is how much distraction that I've had. Um, Not so much on my own, but just entertaining and listening to people who don't want to really change anything. And so in that we have to really identify that and say, okay, we can't keep that going. We gotta stop that. So in stopping some of these things, you'll find all this additional time when you stop there's some conversations that I have with people that they just say the same thing over and over. They tell you about whatever's going on, and then you talk to them a month later, a week later, 2 months later, and they still having the same conversation. And you are the one who has to realize that this is going nowhere fast. They gonna keep doing the same thing over and over, and that is just not acceptable. Um,
Not too comfortable with stuck.
Not too comfortable with stuff. So we gotta in my network marketing days, they say you gotta run with the runners, walk with the walkers. So people that's walking, let them continue to walk and do their thing as they see fit. But you can't continue that pace with them if they're not gonna change anything. And then we just go and run with each other because we ain't playing. We ain't playing and God ain't playing. These artist dates and artist writing and all this, like when she talks about what happens to you, what is progressively happening to you as you are reading this, you are standing more and more in your power, more and more in your gifting, more and more in the art that, who knows, may eventually save everything about you. It's your turn and it is your time. Every day, all day. And every day we get to choose and re-choose to do things different and better. We don't have to do it the way we've been. You can look at the things that you are doing and choose to do the same things but do it different. And you get to stand in that. You get to be in that. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says, does, or believes about you. You are now standing in the power that I am who I am, like it or leave it. I'm not changing for you or anyone else. And so we don't have to. And that just makes me even more excited for the direction that life is leading us. So, yeah. So I think we're going to definitely read the basic principles and the Friday check-in. The Friday check-in before tomorrow, um, because I believe, why not? We here right now, so why not do it? Why not do it? So let me pull our I pulled our affirmation cards. It says, my heart is open. I speak with loving words. I am comfortable looking in the mirror saying, I love you. I really love you. And then it says, I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere, and I'm loving. I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. All about the love, all about the love. Love is really the basis of everything. It's the basis of everything. And as long as you keep love the basis of everything, everything will be love. You pull the love out, and it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? This is cute. It says, some people grumble that roses have thorns. I'm grateful that thorns have roses. Thorns have roses. That just means that life is so whatever it's gonna be. It ain't, the roses come with the thorns attached to it. So beauty and pain can be one and the same, but you can always find the beauty in the pain. That's what I know. So fill in the four blanks, an ability that I am fortunate to have, the greatest benefit of being alive right now, a choice I can make that not everyone gets to make, the moment I felt most alive and fully myself this week. And the affirmation says, there are so many wonderful reasons to be grateful. There are so many wonderful reasons to be grateful. That is. And I think the sooner people realize that being grateful is easier, it'll be so much better. Let's jump into our deep breath of life daily inspiration for heart centered living because we are people living from our hearts. For October the 3rd, it says greater than starfish. It says, behold the lilies of the field. They do not toil, neither do they spin. Yet even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If God cares for the grass, which is here one day and cast into the fire the next, how much more shall he care for you, his beloved child? Jesus Christ. And it goes, in the Virgin Islands, I saw a lizard being chased by a cat who swiped off its tail. That just happened at the house. Banana, a gecko or lizard, whatever came in the house. That thing let that tail go so quick and ran. That's a defense mechanism. Oh, you got me? Here, take my tail. And then the tail keeps moving, so it is distracting the predator. And so that's what he's talking about. It says he's he swiped off his tail. A local fellow laughed and told me, in a short time the tail will grow again. The regenerative power of nature is miraculous. It's if an earthworm is cut in half, it will regrow itself to completion. If a starfish loses a limb, it will be renewed. If such rudimentary creatures as worms and starfish can regenerate lost body parts, so can we. Surely we are at least evolved as an earthworm. I know a man who regrew a part of his thumb after losing a section in a construction accident. I met a woman who, after a lung was removed, regenerated it. These people are not exceptions to the laws of nature, they are reminders of our potential. Let us open our minds to manifest the blueprint of our perfection. Created in the image and likeness of an all-powerful God, we have the capacity to be whole at all times. Help me manifest the magnificence with which you created me. My birthright is perfect wholeness. I claim my destiny to live in strength and in health. We are greater. We are greater. And we get to show up and show out. We get to lean into the regenerative power of this body and mind and soul. You notice a lot of times if you lose one thing, you get something else double, triple time. Hey, Danny, welcome. Like people lose a job, lose a house, lose a car, and you get it all back so quickly, fast that you looking like, did I just that happened? But then this happened. We are in a space and time that we get to pay attention to everything that's happening in the world, take it all in, or we get to lean into your own stuff that's going to help the world. You could lean into everything that's going on. It's a lot going on. Just remember to do the parts that you can do. If you a voter, vote. Do the parts that you are that you can do and the parts that you are responsible for. That's it. That's all you can do. Everything else that shows up from whatever is happening, it's just what it's going to be. It's what it always been. It always has been some sort of something happening that's causing these things all around. And the people who suffer the most is the constituents, the people. But we don't have to participate. We are of it, but not in it. My name Bennett. I ain't in it. My name Paul. That's between y'all.
I was just about to say that.
I'm telling you, because it's very easy to get caught up in what's going on in the news and everything and lose your way. Some people are so frantic and so afraid that they forget who really is in control. I have seen some things in my life, and I know that God always shows up. May not win, but what they say might not be right now, but it's always on time. We don't know how these things about to play out. So you just keep doing your stuff. So when it do play out, it's time for you to launch off and blow out. Just know you've been working this whole time while people just been sitting in the house fretting, worried. Such a useless emotion. Worry. Worry about yourself. Watch out for yourself. Watch out for your family. Do your stuff. Write your books, write your plays, write your poems, do your stuff. Use all of the tools that are available to you because we have tools that will 10x whatever you're doing now. I wrote a presentation in 90 seconds with some words and with some prompts. And now that's out there in the world for the world to see. And all I'm doing is enhancing that even more. So how can you lean into your gifting, whatever that is? It's your turn and it's your time to lean into it right now. Lean into it and do the things that are required for you to take your life, business, and family to the next level. And and when I say family, I mean family. Some people are so disconnected from their family. Lean into building relationships with your family if you can. Any what they call it, any ruffles in those, try to smooth them out if you can. It's nothing like being successful in some way and you can't share it with those folks. And it's okay that, I'm not saying you gotta be all kumbaya and all that. I'm just saying, just, smooth out the things that you can and keep your life moving. Don't hold it up for anything or anybody. Don't let anybody in your mind. People can truly get in your mind and have you rethinking everything. Don't let nobody in that space. That space is between you and you and God only. Write your vision and make it plain. This is the third. Oh, where's my book? I got one. Hold on. We need to check in. We need to check in. I just need to check in questions. Y'all know these. Did you get your book? Noreen, did you get your law of attraction planner? You did? Okay, great. This one is old one. But at the end of every month, there is a check-in, and The future self guy, he sent me his too. He sent me his check-in for September. I'm gonna grab that too. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, it's in the session. So before I ask you the questions for you, I'm gonna tell you what he wrote. So the guy who wrote "Become Your Future Self Now," his name is Dr. Benjamin Hardy, and so this is his one-page report for September 2025, and he got it so like written so neatly. He says his 2025 goals, he edited them on May 25th. He said publish the book The Science of Scaling in July, plus two more publications, Time is a Tool, in September. 1,000 members of scaling.com, every member 10xing their revenue and impact through better strategy. The foundation increased faith and connection to God, my family, lots of one on ones, and my health. That was his goals. Then he wrote in August that God, family, health, peace, and joy, inflow, and deep joy and gratitude. 350 members of scaling.com, deep focus on members, serving them at every nuance and need, strong, full draft of the next book. He is just a writer, and he's like, I'm going to be a writer and I'm going to stay a writer. So he's going to continue to write. And then he writes out these bullet points, and the bullet point says September was, to be honest, both blessed and brutal. Probably one of the most challenging, if not the most challenging month so far of 2025. I've been reminded of one of my favorite books, Peaks and Valleys, which I also made a semi viral old YouTube video about. People often avoid the valleys of life, but that's where the growth and learning is. Also, we needlessly create or extend valleys longer than necessary because we don't learn our lessons quicker. Humility, gratitude, and continual learning create and extend the peaks of our lives. The valleys are just as special as the peaks and should be embraced. September was overly work heavy. Lauren and I had a 2 day trip to New York City. I'm getting deep into my next book. Strategy is what you don't do. And foundationally scaling.com is getting to a very sound place. So he says quarter 4 objectives written on October the 7th is one, closer to God and family, 1,000 members in his scaling, book 2 complete, and October objectives he writes out 400 members. The strategy what you don't do is the book. So that is just a breakdown of how he just goes over September. Can you imagine if you took the time to go over every month as it's coming in and going out, what it is as it's coming in, you're writing down what the goal for the month is, and as it's going out, you're checking in. So in the law of attraction planner, at every end of the month, it asks you to reflect on the month. And the reflections start with celebrating my top 10 achievements. What are your top 10 achievements for September? And then it says, close your eyes and visualize and be grateful for each of these achievements. I got my bills paid. I spent some time with my family, whatever it is. And then it asks, what did you learn this month? We learning a lot with these artists, with this artist way all up in here. Oh man, you talk about leading your power. If you like those, everything that we are doing is speaking to our subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is now doing things for you that you're not even paying attention to. I realized that I haven't spoken to somebody since I started the artist way. I'm like, oh shoot. Okay. All right. What did I learn? What are your distractions, your mental blocks or fears that came up? How did you make yourself feel good this month? What did not happen and why? And where was I in harmony? Now, this is the same wheel that um, Judith Cameron talks about. Julie, what's her name? Julie, Julie, Julia, Julia Cameron talks about in the artist's way. She asks you to make this wheel, and this wheel has all these things listed on it. She has a different list, but it's pretty much the same: career, finance, personal goals, health, family relationships, social life, attitude. All these things are listed in there. And so as they are in the list, you're to put 1 to 10. So if everything is a 10, your life wheel is going smoothly. If some things is a 5 and some things is a 3, you'll find that wheel, it doesn't roll smoothly. It's a little bit bumpy. So the next question, how many hours of exercise did you spend? Did you track your total expenses? Any money saved? Any money spent on self-help? Time spent with family? How much fun time did you have? How much time for meditation and prayer? Any new habits? Any new mentors? How much gratitude, visualization, and feeling good? Who are the people that you learned from or who inspired you this month? Who did you learn from and who inspired you? What actions can you take to improve for October? What are your greatest insights that you've gained over this past month? What are your greatest insights that you've gained over this past month? How do you feel about your progress this month? How did you stay in the flow of allowing and enjoying the journey regardless of the outcome? What obstacles or fears did I encounter inside myself? What did I learn from watching my emotional vibration daily? What was the most common negative emotion? How did I accept it, let go, and move up the emotional scale? Did I fully enjoy whatever I was doing this month? Was I really here or was I just showing up? How can I be more present? And going back to watching your emotional vibration, we watched a lot of Louise Hay over the years, and we know that our emotional vibrations are important. And the thing that I like about the planner is it gives you an emotional chart. I just love this chart so much. I love that they changed it to people because before it was sick people, but these are real people. And when it talks about your emotional vibration, the highest vibration is joy, and the lowest one is fear. And then it's a few things mixed in with it: joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, and appreciation. And then fear, grief, depression, powerlessness, and victimness. So when you find yourself in any of these areas, is bliss, enthusiasm, hope, frustration, blame, anger, depression. If you find yourself in depression and feeling unworthy, it gives you an affirmation. The affirmation says, I am loved despite my sadness. It's just a feeling. I allow myself to let it go. And then it tells us what to do. It tells you to spend time in nature. It tells you to become aware, accept your feelings and let it go. Go exercise, go outside, become one with nature. Recognize your critical inner voice and change it. Watch a funny movie or a show. And the affirmation, the quote in here says, I take time every day to become aware of how I feel. I accept every emotion. I do not resist. I allow myself to feel it and let go. The basis of the work that I do, the emotional healing work, is based on just that: feeling the feelings, accepting the emotions, not resisting the emotion, and letting it go. To be in your feelings, to release your feelings. What happens with most of us is feelings come up and we hold them. We don't give ourselves time to process the emotion. Emotions are moving, so we have to allow them to move through, feel the feelings, and then they are processed. What happens sometimes is when we don't allow them to process, they get trapped in our bodies. They cause heart disease and cancer and all kinds of other illnesses and ailments because we don't allow the emotion to process through. We're like too busy. I'm too busy. I'm too busy to be in these feelings right now. I know I feel them, but I'm just too busy to be giving them attention. And that's where the problem lies. So it is so important for us to lean in and get these answers, continually to do our work, whatever that is for you, continuing to take the time to write out the things that come up. See, people are so busy, they don't write. People don't spend time with themselves. They don't decompress. They just keep going and keep going. And then before you know it, your heart is attacking you. Why is your body attacking you? Because you won't slow down, because you won't stop. And because you don't stop and don't slow down, there is a problem. And that's the problem. It's you. It's you. And so there's so much to be um that we need to lean in and handle as we move through this stuff. And I believe that um in this space where we are, in this space and time where we are, God has given us everything we need to shake us loose, to shake you loose from old beliefs, to shake you loose for needing validation from anything or anyone. It's not required for you to trust yourself. Trust who you are becoming. Trust that you have been given the gifts that you've been given, and trust that those gifts will serve you well, and lean into that. Hold on, let me open the chat. I see chats popping up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Get out of your feelings. Bridget said, how many times have we heard get out of your feelings? What we do, but what do we do with what we feel? This wasn't taught a lot. It's so true. It wasn't taught a lot. Stop crying. What you crying for? Quit it. Okay.
I was a big crybaby, and my stepdaddy hated it. He was like, "You always crying. What's wrong with you? You just crying so much." And do you know, in the end of his days, he cried almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
He cried almost every day, and he would apologize to me. I remember him being in the nursing home crying and apologizing to me, and I'm like, "Papa, I'm okay. You don't have to feel sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry." He cried almost every day. But I was never. I'm gonna talk about me. I was never taught, about how do we process emotions. You know what I'm saying? What is that processing emotion? What we doing with them? We what are we doing? Like what processing?
Mm-hmm.
You say that to somebody and they might look at you like, okay, where you got that from? Like, what is that? Like,
Yes.
it is almost as foreign as us living outside in another country
Yeah.
because it's that foreign. But I'm so grateful. I know what that is now, but just to think about how many people, when we talk about things like that, it's like we speaking Mandarin to some people. It's like, what did you say?
Yeah.
Process emotion.
Yeah.
What is that process? What does that look like? So being able to show people what that looks like, especially through the law of attraction planner, that is
Mhm.
and it's so good, it's scary.
Yes.
That planner is so wonderful. It's almost scary.
Listen, when you pick up this planner and now with what we're doing with the artist way, you will mess around and find yourself. You will mess around and learn who you are. You will mess around and realize that there's some things, some people, and some places that you really don't like. You're going to mess around and lean in and become your greatest self. I am so grateful for this work. I am so grateful for this planner. The more I lean into the work, I tell you what, even now, even in this work now, I find so many new things to love about me. And as I'm learning more about me and the things I want to do, guess what I'm doing? Making time to do the things that I want to do. I haven't turned on my television, not even for my YouTube, because I'm too busy writing. And I don't want the noise in the background. Even my meditation music that I normally listen to, I haven't even been listening to that. I said, "Oh my God, you is changing." Who is you? You don't need no sleep music? Because I usually turn on YouTube for the sleep music, and I haven't done that in almost 2 weeks. But didn't realize that I hadn't been turning it on until like last night when I was writing. I was like, that TV getting dusty.
You clearing your mind. You processing things
Like
out. Like
processing
you
things
processing
out.
things out, and it's amazing. We use all these things, and they're nice things, but a lot of times they cover up the things that we need to release. We don't even realize that just right. I
Right.
used to tell the authors that I work with when they were first time authors, I said, listen, I want you to sit down and just write. Don't try to make sense of it. Don't try to have subject and verb agreement. Don't do that.
Mhm.
Just write. Just sit down and whatever comes to your mind, write it down. Like when you think about this topic, what comes to your mind? Just let it out. And it just frees you to the point where silence doesn't bother you. It's like what else? And
Yes.
the thing about doing something that you just said something that's really powerful. Doing the things that making time
I want
to
to.
right. I Darlaina, girl, I was talking to Dr. Loretta yesterday, and I was like telling her like the morning pages are so. Y'all, I've been up. First of all, I'm on the East Coast. I'm on Eastern time, and I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern time working last night. I'm in Maryland, praise God. But my body woke. I'm talking about. I had a dream somebody was pranking me, and it woke me up right at 8:02. I sat straight up at 8:02. I was like, see,
Yes.
like
Your body won't let you miss it.
it's like 8:02. Okay, I'm like, okay, Bridget, get up, sit
Yes.
up.
Yes.
All right, let me get up and
Yes.
and get on the call because it's like this is good for you. You know what I'm saying? This is how so many people know I start my morning with this call now. That
Hmm.
when they message me in the morning, the first thing they say, "You on your call?
Yep.
You on your call?" I'm like, "Yep."
I
You
got
know,
uh-huh. Same.
Just real quick, that was the same time, Bridget, I woke up too, 8:02. This chime I have like morning prayer and it usually goes off earlier. And I went to bed after one the same thing last night. And 8:02 I woke up. I'm playing that number. You better play it in Maryland.
That part. Like literally, it is amazing to me. Y'all know I'm up every night late. Every night late. But I promise you, the latest I ever got up was like 7:45 and still was able to get here. and it's just the way my life is set up now. It's like, oh, it's time. It's time. I could have partied all night, and I'm definitely going to be right here at 8 o'clock for this call. It is a part of my DNA now. There's nothing. I mean, I keep saying, like, one day I'm gonna just say I'm gonna sleep in today, and I'm gonna let somebody else do it. And yeah, that doesn't happen. Even if I want to sleep in, I can't. I am allowed to on the nights where I've been up late and I'm here. I do get the opportunity to take a nap. So napping is what saves me. So if anybody want to know the secret, that's the secret. Take a nap. And even if I was working a job, I would still take a nap. I have mastered the 15-minute power nap. And the conversation I have with myself is like, we're going to sleep for 15 minutes. And then when we wake up from this 15-minute nap, we're going to feel like we slept all night. And then I would set a timer. Now I could just say we taking 15 minutes. I can go to sleep and I can wake up and feel refreshed. So I could do that in my car. I could listen if it really got that deep. I could do it right in the bathroom stall. Who gonna come in there and get me? Who? Ain't nobody coming in there. So I'm just really, really grateful for just all of the tools that's being shown to us. And so let me go to the basic. Look at all this scrabble, scratch up in this book. Who wrote all this? Um, Anybody want to read the?
Yeah, you wrote it.
I did. Anybody want to read the basic principles for us that's in the book on page 6? Um, Anybody please volunteer?
I'll do it.
Okay, come on, do it with that accent.
The basic principles. Number one, creativity is the natural order of life. Life is energy, pure creative energy. Number two, there is an underlying, indwelling creative force infusing all of life, including ourselves. Number three, when we open ourselves to our creativity, we open ourselves to the Creator's creativity within us and our lives. Number four, we are ourselves creations, and we in turn are meant to continue creativity by being creative ourselves. Number five, creativity is God's gift to us. Using our creativity is our gift back to God. The refusal to be creative is self-will and is counter to our true nature. Number seven, when we open ourselves to exploring our creativity, we open ourselves to God, good, orderly direction. Number eight, as we open our creative channel to the Creator, many gentle but powerful changes are to be expected. Number nine, it is safe to open ourselves up to greater and greater creativity. Number 10, our creative dreams and yearnings come from a divine source. As we move toward our dreams, we move toward our divinity.
So good, so good, so good, so good. So week one was
Amen.
yes, week one was recovering a sense of safety, and this week is recovering a sense of identity. And as we are going through the task, it really, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like it's a shovel in my body. I feel like it's a shovel just digging up dirt and just throwing the dirt out. And just the more that dirt is being pulled out, the more I'm finding more of myself and feeling more of myself. And there's nothing that anybody can say or do that can shake me out of who I'm becoming, who I am. There used to be a time when I cared. There used to be a time when things that people said, things that people did. Now I'm really good at just laughing at them. Like, you
Can
really,
you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
The shoveling, you're a buried treasure. And that shoveling throwing the dirt out is unearthing the treasure within you. What a
Absolutely.
good image.
It's definitely a good image. So the check-in for this week is, how many days this week did you do your morning pages? You know what happened to me. I got up late, so I didn't write a whole 3 pages. I wrote a page. Like two of the days I only wrote one page. So she says, how many days this week did you do your morning pages? We're hoping 7. Remember, how was the experience for you? How did the morning pages work for you? Describe them. They felt stupid. I'll write all these itty bitty disconnected things. They didn't seem to have anything to do with one another or with anything. Remember, if you are writing morning pages, they are working for you. What were you surprised to find yourself writing about? Answer this question in full check-in on the check-in page. This will be your weekly self-scan of your moods, not your progress. Don't worry if your pages are whiny or trite. Sometimes that's the very best thing for you. Did you do your artist date this week? Remember, the artist dates are necessary frivolity. Frivolity? Yes. What did you do? How did it feel? Were there any issues this week that you consider significant for recovery? Describe them. Really being intentional is the whole thing. And I have all my stuff out. Like, I got my stuff out. Show and tell. Where's my sketchbook? I'm telling you, it is so important to do. It's so important to do this, do your stuff. And I'm so happy I went and got myself a sketchbook. Ain't it so pretty? So we sketching. I like her. She's so cute, right? I just been doing my little sketches.
Did you sketch those?
It's stencil art.
It, but I'm saying, is it in there already? Or
No,
did you did that?
I did it with stencils.
I understand. I'm just saying you did it though.
Yeah.
Those are nice. That's all I'm saying.
So I've been
Yes.
taking my dates seriously and doing my stuff.
You showing up, showing out.
And
That's gorgeous.
who knows
You
what?
sketched that you sketched that right there?
Yeah.
That's my moniker. That's my thing for Queen's Army. On my family I have a fantasy football. I kid you not. That's how my icon, my logo looks just like that.
Ah,
Oh my gosh.
nice, nice,
It's
nice,
called
nice.
Queen's Army.
Girl, we doing the things and the things.
It looks fabulous.
I just been keeping it in my bed and just
Your
doing it.
sketches are incredible. Wow. I'm not gonna be showing mine.
Honey, listen, get you some color pencils and just do it. So yeah, those are
Wow.
artist dates and
I can't see it. Hold it up a little bit more.
hold it up a
So,
little.
Look at yeah, the ones inside. You might have to pull it back, but yeah, isn't that
yeah,
For some
gorgeous?
reason, every time
yeah,
somebody else talks, I don't see her stuff either. I
yeah.
must have my phone
Nice.
set up crazy.
Nice. Very nice. Nice.
Um,
Beautiful.
Darlene, pin yourself and then show us your sketches so that when we talk, we don't
okay.
block you away. Pin yourself as the top person.
Hmm.
Well, we gotta have some roses on something.
Where are your affirmation girls?
They're not in this book, but I do have some.
I don't see it.
I'm what's the word? I'm definitely partial to everything African. I'll do the next one I'll do affirmation girl with the rose turban.
Yeah, the roses.
And I just love doing
You
it.
could sell some of those. Just put them in a frame.
Well, they look like they belong on
I
long
know.
dresses or t-shirts or something.
Okay. Let's see the last one with the rose.
Girl, listen,
You
that
could do a series of them for my vintage queen line. My vintage queens are clothes for everybody.
Nice, 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 nice.
those are amazing. I put in the chat this lady is gifted at many things right here. She can do some stuff like if you ever been in Darlaina's healing house, you will understand just how gifted she is at putting things together. That is, I promise you, that is a gift. And that is a gift that Bridget does not possess. I do, if you ask me to do some technology,
Well, that's your
some
gift.
books, that's my gift. But
Yeah.
Darlene, I really admire women that can do things like that. When I walked in Darlena's house, I was like, my God, today. It was roses everywhere. I took
Really?
pictures of everything. I took Darlene will tell you I had that camera out walking through that whole house. I took pictures
Well,
of the
when she had
steps.
the roses and the ice cubes, that was too much.
Oh, they outdid me. Dr. Loretta, I was outdone. I looked at Darlene. I said, I know these ice cubes, not roses. I said, girl, this shit you just give me. I
Couldn't
said,
believe
girl,
it.
did you just give me a drink with
I couldn't even believe that everything was red. I said, "Where'd you get all this red appliances and stuff?" I had never thought about that.
the forks and spoons have roses on them. The straw had roses on them. The ice was roses. The glass had roses on. She is not playing, y'all. Darlena is Darlena. She been Dr. She been a doctor at a. I'm telling y'all, this lady does think. That's why I'll never forget. You were the first person to give me Brussels sprouts, and I'm like, I will
You
never.
still talking about the Brussels sprout?
I tried to recreate them Brussels sprouts. I can't do it. Like,
Sometimes they really is one of those things that I just throw in a pot and just what do I have up here today? Okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and
That's how you cook. Yeah,
throw anything in there. That's it.
man, I
my
don't care.
mother
I
cooked
don't know
like
what you
that.
did, but it was great. This lady fed me salmon, rice, and Brussels sprouts, and she made a cake. And I promise y'all, she did all of this in under an hour. I'm like, Darlene, where the hell you get a cake from? Now, hold on now. Excuse me, ma'am, ma'am, Darlene, what? When did you bake a cake, lady? Like, what?
And she'd be making the cake and talking, and the mixer going, and you didn't even realize she was cooking.
Yeah, yeah, that happens a lot. People like you was only in there 20 minutes. How did you? Because some of those recipes is so like this, like, and everything is there, so you just it is done. And so, and that's a gift that God has given.
That's a gift.
And I really accept it as such, and that's one of the reasons why I am actively looking for the next space. Um, and what I decided to do, so many people is like, well, what's the holdup? Like, Chad, we need a little bit more money. So I'm going to do a fundraiser. I'm going to do a fundraiser for the next Healing House of Roses. And I probably won't even have to make it public. That's how many people have been reaching out to me saying we need your space back. Like I need to be able to come see you. I need you. And
Yeah.
when I hear people say that, it just does something. I feel it in my stomach. Like I feel it in my stomach. I feel what they are saying to me when they're saying it to me. And I'm saying, okay,
Yeah. What's the holdup is right.
So what came up in my spirit was this is not something that you're supposed to do alone.
Mm-mm.
You are supposed to do this is in the community because it belongs to the community and God will bless the community that blesses you.
What's that thing about throw your heart over the fence and the rest of it will follow?
Right over the fence and the rest will follow. So I intend to over this weekend make a video about it, share the old pictures, share the old
And jump the fence.
yep, share the and it's scary. I don't like, it's a thing about asking for help in my own head. It's
Yeah, well, get out of your head.
putting out the need to get to it faster. Stop laughing at me, Noreen. You already like it's what we come from. Don't be asking people for stuff. What's wrong with you? Why are you asking anybody for anything?
And if you
What you
ask for
told
them
us,
and they turn you down, then you're going to feel bad and they're going to know all your business. And maybe.
So
Darlena, listen. What you told us the other day. Now you told us, and we was reading about this about share the vision.
yeah, the vision.
Asking for help, you're sharing the vision. This is a vision that you already brought to life, and you're sharing it with us. So we as a community have no problem. That community that I shared with y'all, Exodus Summit,
Mhm.
they do a summit they're doing a summit next weekend. There are 26,000 black women in that community, nothing but
What?
black women, and they support
26,000? Shoot, if we put
26,000.
$10 a piece out.
That's what I'm saying. The power is in sharing the vision. All they did with Exodus Summit was share the vision of telling black women, look, I know they talked y'all about this black excellence stuff, but some of us need a break. We the what made me look for them was something you said, Darlene, was a life of ease. It doesn't have to be hard. Everything ain't got to be, I'm coming up on
The
the
rough
rough side
side of the
of the
mountain.
mountain. It ain't got, Lord, no, no,
No.
no, no, no,
Go
no,
with the flow, we
no,
say every
no, no,
day.
no, 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 Jesus, no, Jesus, no, Jesus. I don't want that Jesus. I don't want that Jesus that told y'all had to come up on the roadside. I don't want it. No, no, that ain't in the Bible. Stop that. No, 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 no.
Exactly,
These
Bridge.
people,
Exactly.
I'm talking about 26,000 black women is in this organization and they support them. They have a membership that they created that I aspire to join. And you know how much that membership is every month? $300. So you said the other day, who gonna pay for that? We will, because we see the value. I look, girl, listen. Create a Patreon, Darlena. Cause we can talk, we can talk all morning. We be taking up your time. I see in Facebook like, Lord, they just be talking. Lord, I'm trying to get off of here. And they just be talking. We can talk.
Yeah.
So create a Patreon. Create a Patreon for everybody. Make your monthly rate for Patreon and have access to the healing virtue of God. Share the vision. Share the vision. Share the vision and the people will come. Share and the people will come because people want what your lady told you, Darlene, people want to pay you. You just won't tell us
They
what
just
to
don't
pay
know
you
what to pay
for.
you for.
So okay, so get you a Patreon. And I already told you, I'll be one of these people that watch T.S. Madison for 4 hours. T.S. Madison get on YouTube and talk for 5 hours and it be interesting. And people on her Patreon and they going to Antigua. And I'm talking about I know all the things because what? I'm working. But I can guarantee you one day out of the week, T.S. Messon gonna get on YouTube live, her and her assistant, and talk for 4 solid hours. 4.
Mm, that's we did it. We did it.
We can do that. We did it with
We
Go
the
ahead.
artist way. We were on 4 hours.
Go ahead, Sabrina.
Good morning, everybody. My schedule is crazy. I be in and out, but I do love y'all. And Darlene, I've been seeing where people will put out certain little bits of information, and then they'll say for the full episode, or for the full this, or for the entire that, join my Patreon.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
I got it.
and that's residual money. Kev on stage
Got it.
does Patreon. Every major person that I follow has a Patreon. I got a Patreon. I started it, but
Yeah.
I didn't think the whole thing is we have to share the vision.
Yeah.
Just like you just showed us them, and we was like, hold on, wait, slow down, slow down. That's
Darlene, I
what you
told
do
you
to
that
people at
before.
Patreon.
So
Darlene, we talked about that before. Remember, I got a Patreon page.
I do have one. I do have one. I just haven't told nobody about it.
Ding 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 ding
Girl,
ding 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 ding. No, the price is right. Ding 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 ding.
What that is, stop. Don't ask people for stuff. That's what that is. So I'm processing it, and I appreciate y'all digging that dirt up and helping me throw that dirt off. And
yeah, because your treasure's under there.
so yeah, so I will do something with it.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Asking you selfishly, Lord, how do I do it? Lord, what is the way? I don't know how I'm going to get this house. Lord, how am I going to do it? And then what you talking about? Get that Patreon up. Tell him. Do it up. Listen, be careful what you ask God for because you will get the answer
You
sometimes
don't have to do it alone. That's the point.
simultaneously. And I do believe that once I set a place for people to donate and send the money to, it's so many people that would, so many people that have in the past supported the first healing house, people who have been in that house, that
Yep.
I do believe that all I got to do is go down a calling tree and give.
Me and Debbie Vantel sure came up in there.
Absolutely. And I could absolutely see where people will do that. And then if I set it up in a way where there's tiers for like a founder's wall, for maybe a dedication of a room, a dedication of a park bench outside the house with your name on it, I think that I could raise it pretty good, you know.
I would like to buy weeks a share. The way you do A, B, and what is Airbnb? Buy 5 days and then just schedule when those 5 days they can be one at a time or in a string or whatever.
I like that idea. Sell weeks in advance of the space. Okay. Well, I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and find a rental. People have rented a house and bought a house later. They've done that. So I just feel like there's a sense of urgency that I feel, and the way this house search buying whole process is working, it's going to take me a little bit more time. So wait,
Well, the house and the lake and all that is one thing, but I still see the mobile thing where you roll up on folks
that
with your stuff. a step a step bed. It can be cute. You can put roses on it.
has to be a part of it. It has to be a part of it. Bridget said God favors you and the vision. He gave you the vision to share it. And I'm going to be brave and share it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So I'm so grateful for all of us. Y'all know y'all are in extended programming, as Sasha would say. Um, it's Friday. It's Friday. Sasha, Monia, what y'all doing on for lunch and stuff? on Friday. Is we meeting at the place, Sasha? Is that what we doing? I don't know. Let me know, honey.
You
So
have to let me know. I know I have some errands to run with mommy. But just let me know what time. It's early. Maybe I could try and get it done.
part. Well, all of the things that we now must do and lean in. I plan on writing a little bit, trying to finish my task from last week and this week. I'm just going to sit here in this space and do my task because I'm happy to see you too, Melisha, um, to finish these tasks that we've been given so that tomorrow, when we meet for the Artist's Way and actually get to that, at least I'm caught up. Oh my God.
And you're coming to my
Same
birthday
here.
party, right?
Absolutely. I will be to your birthday party this weekend. So excited about it. To
Oh yeah, so everybody look in the law of attraction. I'll repost it again. But Dr. Loretta's virtual celebration is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
But come anytime.
yeah.
And I
What?
celebrate for the whole month, so you don't have to worry about missing tomorrow. Just show up with a greeting
I know
and
that's
a
right.
glass of champagne anytime this month.
I love it.
So, a woman after my own heart.
Call from one of the girls from the foundation. She needs to move. Well, actually, when she called me, she was suicidal, and she just said it's just too hard. She didn't have food for her kids, and her son has been out of school because of school fees and all of this, and then she needs to move on top of it all. So I said, "Girl, first of all, ain't nobody quitting. We don't get to quit. We do not get to quit. You do not get the easy way out. We do not get to quit. Cause if you quit, she got two babies. Where they gonna be? Who they gonna be with?"
Mm-mm.
And so
What did she go through to do?
the Vanessa is makeup and gele tying. Makeup,
That's the gala, the head wrap girl?
just makeup. And
Makeup.
she needs a makeup kit. She needs all of these the things in order for her to be able to work. She needs the tools. So I told her, I said, don't worry. I sent her money for food because that was the biggest need right now. I said,
Mm-hmm.
don't don't worry about school for your son right now because if you got to get a house, there's no need to put him in school where you are now if you have to leave. So we're working on that too, to get her to her next location and then getting her the tools so that she can sustain herself. You know, it's funny because we asked them to tell us what they needed, and she didn't tell us, so we didn't know. So now, as these next donations come in, they will go towards her immediate need, and then
Yeah, sustaining the people that have come through the training.
yeah, and then Judy, who has to finish her practical to get her certificate. So we
Is
definitely
she the $87 lady?
$87 lady, yes.
You better give her that $87 for my birthday.
Okay. I'm just so grateful for this work that God has given us to do, and I just know that it is already well. It is already well. So thank you, everybody. Yes, Ruby said I remember her. We have been given the opportunity to do some things for these folks that takes almost little to nothing to make happen. And I believe that's why God gave it to me to do, because a lot of times the things that we think about doing, we think about, oh, how many thousands or hundreds of dollars is that going to cost? And we really can do things with $20, $25, $50. Like little money can make a big difference in that space. So I
Could you tell me the practicality of being a makeup artist? Is there work for her?
Yeah, it's work. It's definitely work. There's a lot of weddings and
Uh huh.
events. Jenny has done over 5,000 events in Nigeria.
In the catering end of it.
And
Mhm.
so there's all those people that are getting dressed up to go.
Go somewhere. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's practical work for her if she has the equipment. So she doesn't have like makeup brushes. She doesn't have, the
The
basic.
kit. Yeah. Her whole kit. Yeah.
So I told her to let me know how much it's going to cost for her to go to the market because I need her to go to the market to get me pricing so that we know how much everything costs. And then once we know who she's going to get things from, then we can then help her with that part. So
And also, Jenny could recommend
Darlene?
her as being part of her package. If she's doing weddings anyway, somebody's going to want to make a.
absolutely. Yeah, what'd you say, Maya? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, is it more feasible for her to find it there, or if we had a package here to send to her? Because sometimes we could get more things.
No, no, but it's better for her to get it there because the shipping takes so long.
Okay.
We haven't really found a shipping company. Well, I know Shanette has been working on a couple that will ship there. So there's still some investigation that needs to happen to determine that. Now, I do have people that are going there. Ty is going there. Alexis's dad is going. He just was there. He was like, "Tell me what you need me to bring, or tell me what you need me to pick up." And
That's a
so
great idea. Hmm.
Yeah.
we can do some stuff that way. But otherwise, it's just better if they get it there. And some stuff is kind of the same price almost, and some stuff is a little bit cheaper. So she'll be able to get what she needs if we just make sure.
I put this in the chat. Many hands make light work.
Many hands make.
Many hands make light work.
I'm gonna put that.
So there are many hands that are available. I really believe it. I believe in him. Darlene, I believe in it myself. Do you remember the day that we stopped and did on the spot telegram for the House of Roses?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Just
I
stop, drop, and roll and did it,
did.
and we raised some good money that day, just
So
on the spot, just random people giving to the cause. And
mhm.
look, I'm gonna tell y'all, everybody ain't broke. Even though it's a lot of stuff going on, everybody ain't broke.
Nope.
People got money. I'm gonna tell you something. People spend what connects to their heart.
Yeah.
What I think is Maya Angelou that said people uh will forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you
Get how
made
you
them
made them
feel.
feel.
Hmm.
They will forget the words you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
Hmm.
To this day, I will never forget Brussels sprouts because of how you made me feel. I know this feeling. I know this feeling well.
uh,
And I'm like, look how long it was. I told Dr. Loretta this. I said, you can tell people that I ain't never met Dr. Loretta in person. You couldn't tell nobody that.
mm-mm,
They'll probably be like, girl, you lying.
mm-mm.
You lying. I'm like, no. It was years before I met Darlene in person.
Yep.
And by the time I met her, you wouldn't know that my daughter was like, you just be going over Miss Darlene's house first. You got a daughter here. You got a grandbaby here. You just be going to Miss Darlene's house first.
So much.
You
I'm
felt
like,
some kind of way.
don't be jealous, girl. I'm like, y'all grown. Y'all grown. You grown people now. I can go to Miss Darlene's house. Like, I'm coming, girl. And every time to this day, when I come to Atlanta, she asks me, where you going? Where you going?
Come on, and tell me where you going first. Tell me
Where
where
you going? I'm like,
I love it. I love it. Well, I thank you all. I got so much from today. This last part. You know how you can seed and sow into everybody else, but at some point today it flipped to me. How it flipped to me. It was like I feel like God spoke to me directly and said, "Please stop. Just go ahead and do it, so that the people
We
can."
your rocket booster friends, girl. You know we got this.
And peace and
That
blessings.
was the first take you did. You took some advice within the group to go ahead and take some more of what you need. Your first take.
Definitely going to do just that. I'm sitting still today. There is some things that I need to go out and do, but in this moment, I'm just gonna sit here and re look at the Patreon again, look at my Give Butter site, and find the links that I need, and I'm just gonna make a video and post it. Done and done.
Well, it seemed like whenever you needed money, you would sell them affirmation girls.
Yep, I got some. I got some. I'm gonna pull them out. They in one of these boxes, and if I can't find them, I'll just have to make some more.
And you got some glasses to sell.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
And some artwork.
Yes, and and I also take pictures. So I have some photography pictures that I took of trees and bridges that I already have in frames. So I'll just have to
See, you a virtual flea market. You and Vaughn.
yeah. Virtual.
Vaughn got stuff to sell.
Thank
You
you.
all always had a whole lot of stuff to sell.
Yes, always, always, always. And I did so I accepted the challenge. I don't know if y'all seen it. I'm a serial thrifter. I love thrifting. I'm always thrifting. I wear clothes way too much for me to be buying everything at full price. So I go to thrift stores and I found some amazing ones. And then one of my friends challenged me. And because they said the last time you did it, everything you had was a size 6. So I need you to shop for bigger people.
For real people.
So yeah, well, yeah. So I did last week. I just got everything cleaned and put up. So I took the pictures already. I have sizes from medium all the way to size 20W.
Okay. And
And
the 20W women got money. They're the ones that reach down in their bosom and give the size 6 the money to go buy something.
listen, and that's what I said. From now, like I'm gonna, because when I shared it with a couple people. I said, "You did good." So I posted it under my Afro Sexy page, so that it doesn't like jog up all of my other stuff. But I've reshared it to that page. I'm gonna share it in the group, the video that I made, so y'all can see it, and then tell me what y'all think. Tell me what I should add or take away or whatever. But I think I did good. That was a bit, and it's so weird for me to pick up clothes that don't fit me because I'm always shopping for myself. And I'm thinking to myself, this would be so nice in my size. So I'm
That's the best start. I mean, that now you could put stylists under there because that's a big thing, those
definitely,
repurposing of clothing. And people do, if you like it, that's like the one thing. Someone will. Let
yeah.
someone wear what you can't, right?
Because one of my friends said, matter of fact, that was Leslie. Leslie was like, "You know how to pick stuff and you know how to put it together. I don't know how to put it together. Like I could pick it, but if it don't have all of the stuff to go with it, I
That's what a stylist does. Yeah.
don't know." eBay bundles. Oh, that's so good. Okay, okay, okay. Look at God showing me all the ways of the money. Okay, God, I hear it
Well,
out. I hear it so.
well, do you set the price or do they bid on it like eBay?
No, I'm gonna set the price. I'm gonna set the price from $5 to $40.
5 to 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
$5 to $40. I got Tahiri suits. I got Zara clothes. I got Akira clothes.
Yeah, well, Tahari
I
is
know
an
how
Israeli designer.
I know how to pick good stuff. You know, it takes time to do it, but I enjoy it. So it's not hard because guess what? One for you, one for me. One for you, two for me. One for
Well,
you.
you always have to rotate your clothes because
Anyway,
you're on camera so much.
exactly, exactly. So yeah,
So
I
some of your stuff you got to let on out the door.
yeah. So yeah, so and I am like some of the stuff that I'm tired of looking at. That like I went through my feed. I seen one outfit 4 times. I said, oh,
That's too much.
I think that's your favorite. I think that's your favorite right now. That orange dress. That orange dress. I love that orange dress so much. It's in my feed 4 times in a month.
Yeah, that's too much. And people remember it.
Yeah, like that's the only one she got. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna share that. So I'll put in the thing to follow my fashion page. That way you'll be able to see it because right now I just have the video up, and now after I put the video, I'm gonna thank you for being in my life. Thank you, Melisha, for being in my life. Oh my God. Um, I'm going to then put individual pictures with the prices, and then you could just buy it, and I'll ship it to you, and it's all good. So yeah, look at all these streams of income.
Yes, ma'am. Heaven is your bank and it's
And the
showing.
other thing that came,
Well, when you get through with the cowrie bib, I want that.
oh, I just bought that. That came from Kenya. I'll see what I could do.
That might be a keeper, right?
I have to go get you one.
Well, go give me one then. Happy birthday to me.
When we come back from Kenya.
For sure. But yeah, I'm really, really grateful for all of this information and knowledge. You know, I am so thankful for all of it. So have an amazing day, everybody. Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessings?
Yes. I am blessed going in.
Let's go in.
I am blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming out.
I am blessed in the city.
Blessed in the city.
I am blessed in the field.
Blessed in the
I
field.
am always in the right place at the right time
Always in the right place at the right time.
with the right people,
Right people
doing the right thing
for the right thing
for the right reason.
for the right reason.
And everything's in divine order.
And everything's in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Amen says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us
And an open hand of favor to us.
that we may do no harm.
We may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go and let God.
Then we go with the flow
Go with the flow.
and let the blessings and the money roll in
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
from the north, south, east, and west,
The north, south, east, and west.
from above and beneath,
Above and beneath.
from known and unknown sources.
From known and unknown sources.
Tell us about our money.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give from God's overabundance so we never run out.
Never run out.
We always have more than enough.
Always have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires, more than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
Yes.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep
Yes.
because our bank is
Heaven.
heaven. And we're the
Heaven.
branch banks. Okay, branch bank of heaven, go look in the mirror and look at yourself. Branch banks take care of their community and their customers. So branch banks go be magnificent.
Yes, yes, and yes. Jeremiah was right with it. Heaven.
Yeah, that's right, Jeremiah. Amen.
Amen. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. We'll talk soon.
Well, you had a good
Lessons.
Yeah, you had a good workshop on Darlena's prosperity. The Darlena Prosperity Workshop.
I know that's right. Well, guess what? My prosperity is your prosperity. It's all of our prosperity.
I
So,
know. I
I,
just want you. You're the what do they call beta test? You beta test everything. Then we just come on behind you.
absolutely, absolutely.